really like it's real. And even like in my own
Yeah.
self and stuff, like I mean, ultimately, I want to like exude love and like show kindness,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like
How
I was
I'm curious because okay, Eric and I were chatting about that and like in him saying that he wants to be his like full authentic self, and I was like, do you not feel like you're like not being authentic when you're with me? And he's like, no, yeah, like most of the time, but it's, like not completely unfiltered. And then
mm-hmm.
we boiled it down to like being like the stuff that he doesn't say is just like mean stuff, like
Yes,
stuff that like
that's
nobody
really
ever like it's like, cause it's like the same for me, and I was like, I assume that it's the same for everyone, and I
yes.
wonder like if it, cause I'm like, oh, like, cause I know you're like a very like love and light and like positivity, but like I'm like a scumbag, and
No,
I'm like,
me.
I don't like,
That's why I aim so hard for trying to be love and light, or like trying to actively, consciously work on it, because it's
yeah,
definitely a dark or shadow side of me that just be
yeah.
like, oh no,
I
I just can't.
Yeah, it's fun, and it's fun to just like to like fall into that. But I think because I'm like not actively trying to hurt anybody, so it's like fine. Like I don't want you to like feel like I can say I don't want you to feel bad about this mean thing I'm about to say to you. But like here I go.
Exactly.
But no, it's just like
Exactly.
I'm not like hoping that by me saying this somebody's gonna go and like I don't know like fucking I don't know
Yeah,
like jump
start
off a
being
cliff. Like that's
mean
not
to
my
the
goal.
hardcore
But
extent,
it's
or being
just
toxic
it's
rather.
exactly, exactly. I will never, because I'm not ever gonna be like fully mean or like fully. It'll be like a lovely mixture. So
Yeah.
I'll tell you that I love you, but then say that I hate the way that you look today, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just constructive criticism. Like it's not meaning.
No, that's real.
I
And
remember I used to get told all the time when I was young that I was mean. So I'm just like, at some point I was like, yeah, I need to like, oh my god, yeah. So my aunt, we got into an argument once, and she was like, she was driving me to school, and I think I was like 15 or 16, and she was like, Kim, you know what? You're pretty and you're smart, but where do you think that's gonna get you in life? And I remember being like, everywhere. Like what? That's
like
all I
that's the
need to succeed in
key.
this
Yes,
life.
that was the key, and I'm getting there.
Yeah, I was
Oh
like,
my god.
thanks, girl. I was like, nobody cares if I have a bad attitude, but I mean, obviously people do.
Mm.
But
Some
it's
people,
just like as long as you know how to like turn it on and off. But
I definitely going through the ranges of your own personhood and stuff. And I think like, being able to like measure up like certain friends or acquaintances or people in your life to be like, oh, you are a person who I can like have that type of
exactly,
relationship with and stuff. And
yeah,
I think that's also, in the grand scheme of things, something I've been working on too, because I know I spent a lot of my like life probably like doing a lot of people pleasing, or like just worried about like the
mm,
external, or like worried about everybody else feelings, making sure everybody is feeling good. So I didn't speak like my full truth all the time,
mm-hmm.
but it really be feeling kind of good just saying everything. Like you just be like, okay, but also like
Mm-hmm.
knowing the parameters of your like relationship and stuff, like knowing that okay, like we can be super honest and like super blunt with each other, but knowing that it's all in like the name of love, and like trusting that it's all in the
Mm-hmm.
name of love. And like this really reminds me of like these YouTube videos I've been watching of I'm not sure if you ever seen the Bad Girls Club, but Red from the
Yes. Oh my
Bad
God.
Girls
I used.
Club it used to
Yeah.
be a mess. Y'all don't get into it. That's the toxic
No,
that
get
just
into
loves
it.
to
It's
see all the
great.
nonsense. I just
I
sometimes
used to
the
love when they would fight. Like it got my like 10-year-old like
why
blood
else was
boiling. I
we
was like,
there?
get
Why
it.
else were we there? Like we came to see the fighting, the drama, the tea. But Red
Horrible.
from Bad Girls
Yeah.
Club actually has a YouTube channel with their partner,
Ooh.
and they do these videos called confessionals, where they say at the beginning, like, we're gonna just say stuff that's been in our mind, like stuff that we want to say to each other, and we can't respond back to whatever has just been said. And we doing
Yeah.
it, knowing that they still gonna be together afterwards, knowing that it's in the
Mhm.
name of love, knowing that it don't mean that they look at them any different, because obviously they've already seen the stuff. They just now telling each other that it's something that they've
Right.
seen, or something that they've observed, or something that they don't like. But obviously they already said that they accepted you by like continuing to like intermingle with you as they do. But
Mhm.
yeah, and they really just get into like everything. One of the confessions was, oh my god, they really just kind of, it just be a lie, and I don't recommend. They literally be like, we don't recommend sensitive couples do this, but they
Wow. I'm too
literally,
sensitive, yeah.
I'm don't
I'm really
say
see, and it's
nothing.
like that's the thing too because I'm like I can really I don't dish it out as much as I used to, but I will dish it out. But I'm like, can I take it?
I can't
Nope.
take it. I
It's so
cannot take
bad.
it. And oh my gosh, I hate to we can bring it back to this topic really quick, but off that like
Yeah.
dishing it out or like taking it kind of conversation, I was actually talking to a friend about like poly relationships and stuff like that, and
Mm,
like the idea of like, oh yeah, like I feel like a poly relationship, I would feel kind of like cool, like if I had like two partners and
mm.
like they love me and it's all good. But if they want to go mess with other people, I'm gonna be like, wait, like, are you serious? Like, what is up? Like,
Why
I
are you
hate
doing
that. Like, I
that?
can't do it.
No.
And it's just in my mind, and I mean, I'm doing a lot of like self work and stuff. So, like, try to
Hmm.
reduce the ego in the name of like love and everything. So, because a dynamic like that, like, I mean, with the right agreements and with trust and everything, you
Yeah.
can figure it out. But I just am like, I can't take it, but I can dish it out. But, anyways, back to what were we talking
um
about? Pretty
yeah,
privilege
just
and
yeah,
then.
pretty privileged, but I think I don't know cuz also there's the trope of like the pretty popular girl who's
Mm,
mean. But then I'm thinking of like when they have a mean girl who's like less attractive, let's just say ugly, and it's just
oh,
like she's because I guess like in films like we look at them both and we're like at like both archetypes and we're like they're bullies,
yes.
but in real life I don't know if like
We
you see it as the
definitely
same
treat them
way.
differently. Like, no, we be thinking
Yeah.
like the mean girl with who's quote unquote pretty or whatever. It's up to like society standards of beauty and stuff. Like we just be like, oh, when she means she has like standards or she, knows herself and she, is just telling it
Mm-hmm.
like it is. But if she were to be less attractive, then we like, oh, she is straight up bully. Oh,
Right. She's
she ugly
bitter, or like
anyway.
jealous.
Yes,
Yeah.
like, and it's just like, no. The thing is, as like women and femmes, like we deserve to have this range of like how we are able to express ourselves without like being like
Mhm.
boxed in, and like also,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.